Hello friends, welcome to Conceptify Chemistry and Maths. Today we will learn the basic concepts of statistics for KVS TGT mathematics exam. These are very easy and important. So let's start. So first is, what is statistics? Statistics means collecting data and understanding it. It means collecting data and understanding it. For example, heights of students, heights of students, marks in class, marks in class, etc. Ages of people, etc. Now, what is data? Data. Data means a set of useful information from the given facts. Set of useful information. Set of useful information from the given facts. So data can be primary or secondary. It can be primary or secondary, or it can be variable. So what is primary data? The data collected by the investigator himself. Data collected by the investigator himself is primary data. While the data which is already collected by other by other persons is known as secondary data. Now variable, a characteristic that varies in magnitude from observation to observation, which varies in magnitude from observation to observation, like weight, height, income, etc. These are variables. After this, classification of data. Classification of data. Classification of data. First is group data. Group data. A data which can be organized into classes is called group data. Can be organized into classes. Can be organized into classes. Example, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 3, 4, 5. This is group data. Group data can be continuous data and discontinuous data. First is continuous. Continuous data and discontinuous data. Continuous data is if the upper limit of first interval is equal to the lower limit of second interval, is equal to lower limit of second interval, then it will be the continuous data, like 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, 20 to 30. This is continuous data. Now discontinuous data. Discontinuous data. If upper limit of first interval is not equal to lower limit of second interval. Upper limit of first interval is not equal to lower limit of second interval, then it will be the discontinuous data. For example, 0 to 9, then 10 to 19, 20 to 29. So this will be the discontinuous data. Now second is ungrouped data. Ungrouped data. A data which cannot be organized into classes. Which cannot which cannot be organized into classes. Into classes. Or it is just the number list of numbers. It is ungrouped data like 3, 4, 11, 15, 21 and so on. So for grouped data and ungrouped data, now frequency. Frequency. What is frequency? Frequency is the number of times an observation occurs in the given data. Number of times an observation occurs in the given data. In the given data. So it is called the frequency of the observation. Now frequency distribution, how it is distributed? Frequency distribution. Frequency distribution, there are some types of frequency distribution which are first is discrete frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution. A frequency distribution is discrete frequency distribution if data is presented in such a way that exact measurements of units are clearly shown. If data is presented in such a way that exact measurements are clearly shown. That are clearly shown. Like marks, this is frequency. Marks 40, 60, 80, 100 and total is. So discrete frequency distribution is data is presented in such a way that measurements are clearly shown. Now continuous frequency distribution. Second is continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution, a frequency distribution in which data are arranged into classes or groups. Data is arranged into classes or groups and which are not exactly measurable, like marks and number of students. 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Number of students 1, 2, 3, 4. So total will be 10. This is continuous frequency distribution. After this is cumulative frequency distribution. Cumulative frequency distribution. Cumulative frequency distribution. Cumulative frequency distribution, the frequency of first class is added to that of the second, and this sum is added to that of the third, and so on. Frequency of first class is added to second, and sum is added to third, and so on. This continues. Then the frequencies obtained are known as cumulative frequencies, and this is denoted by C. Now next is relative frequency distribution. Relative frequency distribution. Relative frequency distribution are useful for comparison of two or more frequency distributions. For comparison of two or more frequency distributions. Two or more frequency distributions. So how we can find this? Relative frequency percentage. Relative frequency percentage is class frequency by total frequency into 100. So these are the type of frequency distribution. Now graphical presentation of frequency distribution. Now we come to graphical representation of frequency distribution. Frequency distribution First is bar diagrams. In bar diagrams, only the length of bars are taken. Only the length of the bars are taken into consideration. Length of bars are considered. The width of each bar is same, and the width of each bar is same. This is bar diagram. 10, 20, 30. Width should be same. Second is pie diagrams. In pie diagrams, it consists of a circle divided into many sectors. Pie diagram is circle divided into many sectors. Many sectors. As there are classes in the frequency distribution. Many sectors as there are classes in frequency distribution. Frequency distribution. Frequency distribution. Each part of the data marks a certain central angle. Each part marks central angle. Central angle, and sum of all angles is sum of all angles will be 360 degree. So to find the central angle, we have frequency by total frequency into 360, and this is our pie diagram. This is example of pie diagrams. Next is histogram. Histogram. Histogram is a set of adjacent rectangles whose area is proportional to frequencies at a continuous frequency distribution. There is no gap between any two successive rectangles. This set of adjacent rectangles, no gap between them, and frequencies and it is proportional to the frequencies at a given continuous frequency distribution. Frequency distribution should be continuous. The 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is histogram. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Conceptify Chemistry and Maths.